dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Do it. Man, that lightsaber sounded so killer in my ears.
Yeah,
sorry,
man.
force ball. Unforced ball.
The kid's little reaction is so good because he like turns. He's like,
Yeah. Well, Wednesday, Sithcast. Another episode. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight for another episode of Sithcast Podcast, where a podcast talks all things Star Wars. And I'm your host tonight, Sean Solo. I'm hanging out with the unusual or usual suspects, every which way you want to category you want to put them in. But we got our friends back tonight. We got Anthony, the BMX Jedi. What's up, Ant?
How's it going?
We got the keyboard master himself, Scotty Keys, Scott Barry.
Hi, guys.
And then we got Star Wars Addict 77, Jeffs.
Jeffs.
sir.
With the S.
He is plural.
I got my very professional shirt on today.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. We don't allow collars on
Collared today.
on this
Yeah, I
show.
was like, damn, I was running around. So
You
all
just
good.
came from work? Really?
yeah, right here at this time.
Yeah, because we got confused this week because I asked you, like, oh, can you come on? And you were like, yeah. And then you go, I'll let you know on Wednesday. And then I hit you up and you're like, yeah, I can go. And then you're like, wait a minute, I can't go. And then I reached out today and you're like, yeah, aren't I still on? I was like, I was like, yeah, just come on.
I was joking around with Scott earlier because I'm like, look, I told him I'd be on Sithcast, but I'm like, if Scott's going to be on there, then it's a no.
Yeah, right?
You're like, I see enough of him every Friday night.
Mm,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
yeah.
No, it's all good.
So how's the week going, guys? Slow, fast, crazy?
It's almost over. We're so close.
Yeah.
So close.
Dude,
So
I feel-
I finally get to go on vacation. My first vacation ever.
nice. You
Well,
coming to the East Coast?
No. It's a staycation. I'm going to work on projects and all that. But I've never taken more than 2 days off in the 10 years I've been with Roland.
Really?
So it's like this is the first time I'm actually taking off starting Friday and going till the after Labor Day, right?
Okay.
So definitely stoked with that. But then I just found out today I've got a meeting I got to be at
jeez.
on Friday.
Did you tell them, do your
While you're on
vacation days
vacation?
roll over because you've only taken 2?
Right? No. Yeah, I mean, they built it. I cashed out. When we were in the
Oh.
pandemic stuff, I would cash out those times when they became available.
Okay, that's good.
So, but lately it's been like, things get to you and you're like, I need a break, damn it.
yeah, dude,
so-
I can't believe that 2 days after 10 years. No, I got to have my 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because honestly, as we get older, I feel like the time's more valuable,
Well, it speeds up too. The older we get, it faster time moves.
Yeah.
Just so
I
you
mean,
know.
you think we're going into September next week. It's crazy.
know,
Like,
it's
where'd the
crazy.
summer go?
It's nuts.
I
Kids
know.
are back in school. You're going to blink. It's going to be Halloween.
The only thing that's going to remind me of the summer is the electric bill from running the AC every single day because it's just been too hot. There's just not
Yeah.
a choice. And
I know.
California. Oh,
Oh, California?
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't
it's
even
gonna
know
be-
what heat is.
No, well, it's different. It's like California cold. I'm trying to remember who was talking about it. 60 degrees in California is freezing compared to 60 degrees and
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
In New
Yeah.
Hampshire, it's been like
Yes.
95 degrees.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
Really?
hot in New
Yeah.
Hampshire. Yeah.
Yeah, because the only time I've been out to San Diego was for X Games, and then just that weather alone, I was like, man, this is beautiful. It was 75 degrees. We're
Yeah,
hanging out. No sunscreen. I had no idea.
Oh,
We go to Olive Garden that
Never
night.
broke a sweat.
I was a lobster. I was fried because
Oh,
I wasn't. The weather was too perfect. I was like, oh, I don't need suns. I didn't even think about it. And we go into Olive Garden, and the hostess is looking at me like, holy crap! It's like, dude, like you're hurting. So and that was on the first day, and then we were there all week. But yeah, the weather's nice there. It's hot here. It's humid here the last couple of days.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, on the East Coast, the humidity. I mean, I'm originally. I think I was born. Yeah, I was born in Virginia somewhere,
Okay,
Alexandria. So, but I was only there till I was 5. And we
Right.
came over to California, but we used to go back. So I am familiar with things being extremely humid.
Yeah.
But California is totally different, and the weather's screwed up, and you pay for it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I think our electric bills, in the 4 digits, easy.
Jeez.
A month?
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy.
That is
On
crazy.
average, for an 1,100 square foot place that we have,
Holy,
our electric bills average like 300 and something a month.
holy crap.
So then you add on
You need to
having
exit that state.
yeah.
and then you add on having the AC on every single day. Yeah, it's going to be crazy for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I run our AC's running every day. My house is like 68. Like, it's cold in here. It's nice. The family
you don't
complains.
live in California. California tax.
Oh, man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, gas here in LA not that long ago was almost $10 a gallon. It was like 9 something up in LA. Down here, it hit like the high 6s.
Yeah,
and
see,
then
that's
now
ground.
it's gone down.
That's
You're in
grounds
San
for
Diego?
dismissal.
Yeah, right.
You're in San Diego?
Yeah, San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful there, but man,
Yeah, it is. I've been there.
It's crazy.
Nice.
So, anyways, let's talk about the weather.
Yeah, guys,
yeah.
welcome to Sithcast, and tomorrow's gonna be a sunny 95 degrees.
Showers in.
Yeah, we need one of the
that.
Mexican weather ladies.
Right?
Hey, that'd be great. Let's
Oh
do
man.
that. Next
Yeah,
show.
man. Let's address the chat. See who we got joining us tonight. Let's see, Jose Paez. What's up,
Hello.
Jose? Dude, you #1 again. That's because Jeff's on the show. He didn't beat you
Yeah.
this time. Yeah, thanks for joining, Jose. Hey, Sean Stone. What's up, Sean?
Sean.
What's up, man? Thanks
Sean's
for
7
joining.
miles from me, so he deals with some of this stuff too.
Oh, he knows. Yeah. He's like, oh, $300. That's nothing.
That's nothing, right?
We could just race over there and be on the show with you.
I know, and we're
I know,
talking 2
right?
people. Yeah, 2 people that live here. That kind of expense.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what's up, Marcel? Thanks for supporting us, brother. Good to see you. And we got Jacob. What's up, Jacob? And we got Robin. Hey, Robin. Hey, Benjamin.
Robin.
We got the Bowmans in tonight.
Hmm.
And let's see who else we got. We got OG. What's up, OG? What's happening, man?
Was just Star Wars.
Yeah. And we got Jason. What's up?
Hey, buddy.
What's up, Jay? I hope everything's all right.
Yeah.
We were keeping you in our prayers, and I believe you said it was your fiance's dad that either had a seizure or passed out, and they're at the hospital. So you're in our prayers, Jason.
And keep in mind, Sean, that his parents-in-law are probably our age,
Okay. Yeah.
which when you start
That's
to think
true.
about it, scares you.
Yeah.
That scare you, yeah.
Jason's the
Great,
young
thanks,
one.
Scott.
Yeah.
Oh man. So we're gonna jump into a little bit of bounty pickups. See what you guys got this week.
Ooh.
Anthony, you get anything?
I got, I ordered Marcel's Darth Maul print.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful piece.
Nice.
Other than that, just working on redecorating up here.
Yeah. I know. I'll be over helping you soon. Yeah, it's gonna look awesome.
I actually got the
though.
lights in. I got the lights in today.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
You didn't go with the strip lighting, did you?
No,
Okay. Yeah.
So what are you redecorating?
Yeah, what's going
my
on?
whole loft, like
Yeah.
all of it.
I don't know if
That
you
was-
guys remember, behind him was all of his hot toys. So he boxed all of them up, tore down the old shelving and everything, and he's working on a new setup. And that's what I was saying. We had moved that Han and Carbonite up a couple of days ago, and
It
It's
was
gonna-
in
it's gonna-
in the stairwell, but it was really cramped. I didn't
Yeah.
like it there.
it's gonna look good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Scotty, did you get anything good?
I got things in the work, definitely things that I'm looking at, and I'm trying to figure out which way to go with stuff, right? You know, because you start looking around, you're like, I definitely want to do a Vader bust.
Mm-hmm.
The EFX helmet that I have, I like it enough that I'm like, you know what, I just want to get the chest armor, or the shoulder armor, and the chest box,
Yeah.
and do it. Go ahead.
Is that the PCR, the Vader helmet?
Yeah, it's PCR. I mean, I may eventually change it out for something, but right now it looks good enough to me. I'm like, I could totally do a bust with this. And I had it in my brain before I started seeing other people doing it, and they do a fantastic job.
Yeah.
But to at least do the chest box, right? So it goes
Right.
a little bit farther.
Yeah.
So it's trying to figure out which way to go. Do I go Corbant? Do I go Shadow Effects? Do I go all Portamac? Do I go, you know what I mean? And talking to people, and it's like, it's confusing, and prices go from a couple $100 to $600-700 for the shoulder armor, and you're like, I don't know which. So that's one. And then I got stuck on the RS site the other day where I was just looking at things, and I'm like,
Dangerous.
well, that's only $1,200. I'm like, what am I thinking? You know, it's like, oh, man, because and the reason why is my wife has been on this 1-to-1 thing lately.
Mm-hmm.
She did the Royal Guard, which isn't that difficult. It's a helmet, which we got from Jeff's, and then the cloak, and it's like, damn, that looks great. You know, standing in the corner. Then she saw a Han in Hoth costume.
Yeah.
And she's like, I got to get it. So she gets it. We get a mannequin on it. Mannequin's a little tall, but it's looking good enough that you're like, you know what? Let's go ahead and replace the belt because it's just rubber. It's crap. Let's replace the belt. Okay. Well, let's replace this. Yeah. Let's get the goggles. Yeah. Let's get, you know what I mean? And it's starting to do that. And it's looking really, really good.
But that's the fun part is building it.
Yeah.
And it's,
Do you have a face for it?
No, it's just a mannequin face for now, unless we find something else. I mean, I think at this point, future mannequins would just be either white or black, right? Just a no face, kind of a thing. Unless
You ought to try that guy that did.
the Luke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that
'Cause if you're gonna have-
looks amazing.
You had the whole hoodie thing on with and the goggles up there. Like you don't have to worry about the hair not looking right and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely a good idea for sure. I think Jason even mentioned something like that, didn't he, Jeff? About in the Spice Runners chat about getting like a Han. Yeah, that may happen. I mean, right now it's like it's not accurate, but it's accurate enough that you go, wow, that looks really cool. You know, and I think right now we're good with that. Yeah, the jacket and the costume is decent enough.
What color is it?
Brown.
Okay.
That is the
It's
correct.
blue to me. I
That
don't
is
care.
the correct color, but
Mm-hmm.
it's always going to be blue to me. But I know it's brown.
It's brown.
But growing up though, right? Your action figure had the blue coat. It
Yeah.
looked
Oh, yeah.
pretty. It looked
Even
pretty
when I
blue on
watch Empire
screen,
Strikes
right?
Back, it still
Well,
looks.
It looks blue, right?
Yeah, but if you go back and you actually watch it, you'll see where you're like, it looks blue. Wait a minute, it looks brown.
Yeah.
It looks blue through the film and when he's got it, in the beginning. So, but yeah, that's one. And then of course, like I said, the Vader bust, and then you start looking like on the RS, it's like, do I want a stormtrooper? Would I want a snowtrooper? Would I want? I mean, it's like I got to stop.
You guys should do a full-size Ralph McQuarrie Vader. Nobody's done that.
That's true. That's true. But no, I mean, I love that look, but I'm not. It has to be Vader, like a New Hope Vader.
And
that's just.
And the thing with RS right now, I think the British pound is in our favor too. So if you go to order something, you're gonna save a little bit of money.
That's what I'm looking at, because when I see $299, I'm like, that's $299, not $350.
Exactly. I actually went on there after I found that out this past week, and I was looking. I was like, nope, you can't buy anything. Stay focused.
Were you
y'all
thinking
seen
to
that,
yourself? Were you thinking to yourself, son of a bitch, because you just got that bust in and.
Oh, dude. Next.
And then
week,
I
Steve.
saw, what was it, Harry that had the pouches on the Scout?
Yeah.
You gonna do that?
Yeah, I found them on Etsy for about $100, and it comes with like the cummerbund and the pouches and the diaper. I'm gonna ask them, be like, "Hey, can you cut me a?" It does. It looks like a diaper. I'm gonna say, "Listen, can you just cut me a deal and get rid of the diaper and give me just the cummerbund and the pouches and see if they'll sell it to me a little bit cheaper."
He's gonna be like,
have you
"No, I'll tell
contacted RS? Did you ask RS if they would do it?
You know what? I talked to Rob about it when I first ordered it, and he's like, "No, that doesn't go with our bust." Like he was not like he was against doing the pouches and the cummerbund. He did not like that. And then when Harry said that he got it from RS, I was like, really? I was like, Rob told me, nah, it doesn't go.
He's like, nope.
So yeah, I'm
Never
going the
again.
Etsy route, and I think they do make it for cosplayers and five of first. So I'm going to go that route. It's $100, and then it really adds to it because I'm looking at it now and it looks just a little bit incomplete.
I was looking at like Snowtrooper and Scout stuff on Etsy. Of course, the Vader stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the shoulder armors I was looking at was like 200 something bucks from Thailand, I think. And the other one, of course, was Shadow Effects, which was the expensive one.
Right.
But according to like people that I know have said that's the one. If you're going to spend it, that's the one to get.
Yeah. I think
So
a cool Vader bust would be like a Macquarie Vader bust, because I know Jeff, you've got that Macquarie one that you got off Etsy that looks fantastic. Like you could build off that, and it would just be something different, you know.
And you got that saber. Are you displaying that saber, the Macquarie saber? With
I am.
With
Yeah,
that helmet?
I'm gonna do the Luke and the. I'm trying to figure out what I want to display with it, but like those two sabers are definitely going in that cabinet. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna display them. But
Right.
Nice.
Cross.
Yeah.
Do the cross. Never cross the streams. Yeah.
yeah, these ones.
Yeah, those are sweet.
Look at those.
Yeah, that's gonna look good.
Yeah.
Do you have a custom stand for them?
I don't, not yet. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do cross or if I want to do them.
Yeah.
Right.
Hit Benjamin up. He might have something or can work something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
So, but other than that, I think the only things that we've been getting recently is it's been working on the one-to-one stuff that we've been going back and forth.
Yeah.
And have you guys seen the little micro squadron ships?
Mm-hmm.
So far, Janine got a TIE fighter, and we have the Darth Vader one. And I said, oh, yeah, we need 2 of those TIE fighters. And she thought I meant saying that we have one. This would be the second one, not to pick up 2. And now she's all mad at herself because it's $30 on Amazon. And it was $15 at Walmart. So
nice.
Yeah. But, yeah, we've been collecting those because we want to do something with those.
Yeah, and it's the thrill of the hunt, you know. And if you want to do it right, it's a slow burn, but it's going to be worth it in the long run.
Depends on what it is. I will agree with that. And other things I will not.
You're like, I need it now.
Yeah.
Isn't the Slave 1 like harder to find right now too? Even the
Yeah, I think on Amazon people want like $70 or $80 for it, and it's like, come on, you know. So yeah, it's just finding it because apparently it's a Walmart exclusive. It's like whenever they do that, whenever it's a Target exclusive or a Walmart exclusive, it's like stop with that. Just stop, you know.
Yeah.
Just let it come out.
Yeah.
Don't you guys like money? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez. All right, Jeff. So I know you got something pretty cool in this past.
Yeah,
week.
I sent. Well, I do. We showed them on Spice Runners the other day. I have the you can't see them. The X-wing helmets up there on the top.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So those all came in from Australia. So,
Who made those?
Chris, the prop guy.
Okay.
Does a great job. The only thing I didn't like is the chin straps. They're a little too short. So I got to readjust those and then hot glue them back in.
Are those ABS?
Yeah, they're actually no. I think they're 3D printed.
Oh, really?
He does them as 2 because he sells a kit too, where you can actually buy an X-wing kit.
Oh, okay.
But then he puts them all together. The cool part is the checkerboard. He all painted by hand, no stickers.
Really? Yeah, that's nice.
Do you have a favorite one of those that just came in?
I like the red leader one.
Really?
Do you?
Yeah.
I like the gold. I've always liked the checkerboard gold leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the red leader one is just harder to do, and it's a little more uncommon that people don't have that one. So
yeah, I'm waiting for RS to start doing their helmets again. And the thing is, it's like it's been forever since they started selling them on their site. So when they do pop up, it's like I'm going to upgrade the X-wing Luke. I'm getting gold leader and wedge. Like those are the 3 main ones.
that's why I'm like. So I've been like watching their website, watching, and I'm like,
yeah, it takes forever. Yeah.
We're impatient collectors most of the time, so I'm like,
which X-wing Luke do you have right now, Sean?
I've got the Hasbro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which it's a great helmet. Yeah, now. That's why I said like you start out baby steps. I don't need it right now, but I've got a nice display and it looks good. And eventually, because I've got the Hasbro Stormtrooper one. Which I'm going to upgrade with the RS one, but I'm not in a huge hurry because all these other cool things keep popping up and I keep spending my money.
I know. Or just life things pop up and you're like, crap, there's $200, on food. Did we really have to eat
electric
this
bill?
week? Yeah, right. So the same thing with like the RS Stormtrooper. I definitely have to have an RS Stormtrooper helmet in my collection at some point.
Yeah. Are you going to get the hero version?
That's one thing I'm going back and forth with. It's like, do you go hero? Do you go stunt?
Yeah, I'm going hero. My OCD, I like it nice and clean, but I do have the weathered scout. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Wonder if I can ask him for the hero and then just put in the notes, be like, hey, can you do some very light weathering in the creases just to give it a little, you know?
I don't see why not.
You're the one that asked me for the diaper and the cummerbund.
You're dead
like,
to
the
me.
answer's no.
Yeah.
The answer's
dead
no.
to me. I was going to ask Jeff, is there any way you could grab one of your helmets that you just got and show us?
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to really look at it.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, because last time I think we saw them sitting
All
on the
right,
floor.
so now that Jeff is gone, everybody just go to Force Ball.
Wait, I think I have Force Ball.
Do you have Force Ball? You got to do Force Ball. You're not fast enough.
Well, I got to change it over.
There he is. Now you got to make him big because we got to see this.
Wait, Force Ball.
There it is, Force Ball. Oh, damn it.
All right.
There
you go. It doesn't have the...
Oh, that looks good. Now, those are all hand-painted.
Yeah, the checkerboard, see?
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, I like that.
That looks really good. Really good.
And that's
even got a little bit of shadowing in the dirt.
What's that?
Which one is that?
That's the gold leader one.
That's the gold leader one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, if that's 3D printed and he does it in 2 pieces, where's the seam at? Do you see it?
The Mohawk.
So I think he covers it with the Mohawk.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
perfect.
you.
Yeah.
Right. The only other thing that's, and he will include them, but like there was a huge delay. Again, impatient, right? There's a huge delay. There's no like inserts right now for it, so no padding. Right. You can kind of see where he glued it.
Yeah.
It's pretty clean though,
No donuts. So you need donuts.
Yeah. Actually, you know what I'm thinking too is if you look at it, it does look like he basically pulls 2 halves out of the mold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any Hasbro helmets that you can maybe pull the guts out of and replace it?
Yeah. So I found there's a guy he gave me the name of the company that he uses, which is basically the ones that all the major guys use.
Yeah.
But they're like, you want like $120 for the inserts. And
yeah, but dude, once they're in there, you're not even going to notice them.
Just go buy a bunch of wedge helmets or whatever you can find. Just pull it out.
Well, so the guy on Etsy, there's a guy on Etsy that does like does a print, but it's like flexible and stuff. Anyways, his are like I think $50 a piece. That's a little more reasonable.
Yeah,
so just buy a bunch of those and.
Yeah, it's cheaper than buying a bunch of Hasbro helmets too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And this guy's really good. It has the black lining on the bottom, to cover the seam on the bottom.
Yeah.
Like I said, the only issue is guys in Australia, so it
takes a little while.
Right?
But it does fit your melon, right?
Oh yeah, it fits, especially with no padding in there, Scott.
Yeah, right. You just need some donuts, like I said. Donuts. Oh yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, you'd have plenty.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Now the Biker Scout helmet, that's a different story, Scott. So that one's never.
That's true. I know, but I got a pinhead, so I was able to squeeze my little pinhead in there.
I'm like, that thing was.
I could just fit in there.
I remember putting the Hasbro X-Wing helmet on, and my cheeks were like way up here. I looked like I was 400 pounds. I was like,
that was that Poe helmet when I first got that Poe helmet, and I showed the wife and the kids, and I was like, "Look at this."
Yeah. You're like,
that was ridiculous.
The kids started crying, like, "Who's this guy in our house?"
It's me.
Yeah, exactly. That was horrible. Yeah.
So Jeff, you got one more one we can share.
I sent you some pictures. They're just kind of update pictures. It's a 1-to-1 R2. It's being worked on by a UK builder. So he's awesome. Making the drink stand for me for Jabba.
All right, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so the blue on this one is a little too dark. He's lightening it up, which is that other pick. So he's lightening it up. He just sprayed it with a clear coat today. Then he's going to add the chrome and the silver to it.
Nice.
But yeah, he should be. I'd give him another again. That's the darker blue because the clients. I
was checking out the electronics he's got down here too.
Yep. So it'll have all the electronic pieces with it. The feet are all hollow. So I've been researching how do you make this thing automated, right? Like how do you make it have sound and we've talked, Scott. I don't know if I really want it to move. I want it to have wheels so that I can push it out of the way or location.
Yeah.
Or even like I suggested, furniture. The furniture things that you can get that you put underneath the leg and can slide it because it's a hardwood floor that he's in.
Yeah.
So that would work too. But yeah.
So this guy is fantastic too. This Julian Scott Hale, like he does everything 3D printed. I don't have pictures for you, Sean, for his 3PO, but like the 3PO he does too.
Oh, really?
Dude,
I saw the head right behind it.
Yeah.
The head's on the shelf.
Yeah, there's the 3PO head behind it.
The thing is it's like what's more iconic than C-3PO and R2? Besides Vader, what screams Star Wars? Those two.
Yeah, and the 3PO that he has actually is a standalone 3PO too. It doesn't take a mannequin. It's got everything there. You just basically put 3 pieces together. You're done.
Yeah, so
it's about half the price of your Chewie that you want.
Really?
Well,
yeah.
It is.
Why do we got to keep bringing up the price of Chewie?
Because he's Chewie.
I know.
Yeah.
Chewie's it's going to be an interesting week next week.
Is he coming?
Right, yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Nice.
But
the 3PO is like, you got to work with him. But I think door to door from the UK for that 3PO with lights in it and painted is like 22 or 23.
Wow.
So
now,
pretty good.
100 or 1,000?
2,300.
Oh,
hey,
okay.
23,000 is a legit question when you talk about a life-size 3PO.
Yeah.
Well, if it was coming from Regal, then yeah, it's probably 23 grand. Sorry.
Probably more than that.
So, hold on. Let's back
But
up
it'd
to
be
that 3PO
perfect.
for a second.
What do you
So
want to say?
Yeah.
No. I had a question.
Oh,
You said for him to make a 3PO, it's in the ballpark of 2,300 shipped.
I just looked it up. It's $2,173 shipped door to door. And
that's with lights.
Yep. I'm gonna pull the picture for you here in a second, and you're gonna buy it because it's so good.
It is.
Nice. All right, let me hide this.
I think it looks better than what Sideshow's coming out for $9 grand.
Yeah, let me. I will find it here in a second. I was just scrolling through his pictures. Yeah, I got it. Give me 1 second.
But it's like, I mean, there's certain things sometimes that when you find that thing that's off from screen accuracy, fan made or even licensed, and you find it and you notice it off, it will drive you nuts. You're like, oh my gosh, that's totally wrong or whatever. Yeah.
Sean, I sent you 2 pictures. He's actually just now doing an R2 that he put in carbonite. So he did an R2 carbonite block that he's putting up for sale. He's running those, and then the C-3PO pictures in there too. So the 3PO.
But the R2 and carbonite doesn't make any sense. You just turn them off.
I know. There's some people that like that. They like every character in carbonite. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm in that Han and Carbonites group, and there's people that have done all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
it's. I mean, if you had a bunch of time and the money to do it, then why not? But
yeah,
it doesn't.
If I had the space, or when I figure out the space for C-3PO, it's coming because I'm like, it's such a good deal. Like I just got to figure out a way to find room for him. And the paint that he does on it is.
There was a guy at ICCC that had that was in cosplay of 3PO, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
Like, I was in this one area, and Sean was in like way on the other side.
Yeah, that's.
And I was like, dude, you have to get over here right now. There's a dude with a legit 3PO.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I mean, it was like Anthony Daniels just came out in the original costume.
Like it had like legit, like hydraulic pistons there. I mean, it was
Wow,
it was awesome.
Cool.
So now is this life size, Jeff?
Yeah, that's a life size carbonite block of R2.
R2 frozen in carbonite. Nice.
Yeah, kind of interesting.
Yeah, let's take a look at the C3.
And that's his repaint commission.
That 3PO is sweet. Now, you said you're getting it?
Not right now. I gotta wait.
Yeah.
But
and where is this guy?
He's out of the UK, so his name is Julian Scott Hale. But yeah, like
can you make that bigger, or is that as big as you can make? Okay. Is that finished or is that like stage one?
I think he's got a little bit more to do on it as far as touch up and making it a little more. I think he's got a clear coat to put on it, make it a little more shiny.
Right.
And the tummy wires. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you scroll up to the legs, I don't think he's got him in there. But there's basically two. It's almost like a statue, like it pegs in.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
So like it pegs in and everything else. So
and he does all the wiring and stuff in the abdomen.
Yep. Well, actually, I don't know if he does that or not. We'd have to ask him. But yeah, I don't know.
That looks like the only thing it's missing is the belly wires.
Yeah. I'm sure he's got to do them, right?
Yeah, he probably does.
Man, that looks very, very good.
Yeah, it looks amazing though.
All three. This is all like. So he had. This is funny. So hopefully he doesn't mind if he sees this, so he doesn't. But he has another partner that he works with. It's a woman out of the UK. And the funny part was I was talking to him a couple weeks ago, and he's like, "Yeah, I got to get her to pull the molds for like the rest of the R2 parts." And I'm like, "Oh, what's she up doing, right?" And he. What's up with her, right? He's like, she's out like, what do they call it? Barnstorming or plane walking.
Okay.
Like she walks on biplanes.
Oh, like
for real?
Geez.
Holy shit.
Like the bi-wing thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, well, let's go ahead and get some orders going.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Oh, could you go get the R2 parts from her like today so that we don't have any
Before she goes on her next trip? Yeah.
Yeah. But he was like, well, she's out walking wings today. I'm like, what?
yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. He's like,
she's eating chicken wings? What?
Yeah,
Wow.
on the biplanes and stuff. Real quick, the only other piece I got, which is the Reno Romano signature.
Oh, nice.
And so this is Romano's kid from Ray. Everybody loves Ray. He actually was the original voice of Revan.
Oh.
So from the original game.
Okay.
He also did some voiceover work for like Spider-Man and some other cartoons, right? By the way. But I tracked it down, and it's kind of a hard signature to get as a cut, but it's going to go on a plaque. And that's
what I was going to ask. Where are you going to put it with the Revan statue?
Yeah, so I'm going to do an aerial plaque like I have on the other ones and stick that on it. And
Nice.
Those are my pickups. That's what I got.
Sweet. Yeah. Let's say we got a few more people in the chat. Let's say hi. What's up to the collector? What's up? And that's our boy out of Tampa. What's up, Scott?
What's up?
And we got Flex is in the house. What's up, Flex?
Luckiest man in the world.
Flex, you got to come to South Carolina and play the lottery for me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, swing up here too.
And Darth Kenobi.
Why is he
such a great name? Love the thumbnail too. What's up, Darth? Thanks for joining.
Anthony, he went on a streak where he was like winning everything off of the YouTube contest. Like,
okay.
Like
every channel, he would just win everything. You're like,
gotcha. Okay.
He went on a streak, on a tear. Now he's lost a little bit of that luster, I'd say, over the last little bit.
Oh, geez.
He did went on a tear. He won like 5 things in a row or something like that.
Oh man. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah,
what do you got, Sean?
Oh, I guess it is me. I guess I just picked up Marcel's print.
Same. The
Darth Maul. Marcel's 16 by 20 Darth Maul.
Nice.
Which, waiting for that. We've all been waiting for that. That's such a fantastic piece. And then other than that, I'm just trying to sell. I got 2 figures left. I'm trying to dump. I'm trying to sell that Hot Toys Obi-Wan Kenobi Deluxe. I just can't get people to like. I know it's a little expensive, but it's like I really thought I would have it sold by now.
This is like episode 3, 2, 1, one of those.
Yeah, the episode Revenge of the Sith
episode
one.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you go to the dark side yet and go to eBay with it?
I did today. I marked it up a little bit just because I got to pay the fees, but I'm still gonna basically get what I want out of it. And it's funny on eBay, like I get a message. The first guy that looked at it's like, "Hey, can you hold this for me until next Friday when I get paid?" I was like, "eBay doesn't work that way, dude."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm like, "No." It's like I'm not waiting for you. It's like, what are we, cousins? I'm like, no, man. Whoever who comes with the money, the green, baby.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to sell those last 2. And then next week could be a pretty good little purchase, a scary purchase of the Chewie bust.
Scary.
But it is.
Dude,
It really
yeah,
is.
but you've been pining for that thing for how long? And you've been on this process of selling things to buy it.
Yeah, Anthony
It's
and
not
I.
scary. You've been wanting this.
I even said it to Anthony today on the phone. He's like, "Dude, you sold stuff to fund this. It's not like you were like, taking food out of your kids' mouths to go buy something that's going to sit on a shelf."
Yeah.
And I was like,
it's either you're going to look at that piece or you're going to look at 20 other pieces.
"Yeah, that's true."
And you've had enough time that your goal has been that you're good with. Okay, I'll spend this money for this instead of last minute go. I want life size Jar Jar Binks. I don't see you doing that. Yeah, right?
You'll never see me do that.
Unless for some reason you get into that point where you're like, I've got all this money.
No,
man, I could also do this, or I could do this, or like Anthony said, I could buy 20 other things like this.
Yeah, and then you curate your collection too because you sell 20 some hot toys. It really clears up a lot of space, and then you're replacing it with one thing. And then I had hit Jeff up. I think it was last week. We were talking about Bestas, and he was advising me on which doors to get because I was just trying to visualize how it's going to go on this wall.
Yeah,
but it's coming. It's right around the corner. So.
That's cool, though. I'm excited for you, man. Really
I am.
excited.
It is weird, though, because you're like so excited about it, but it's like, and then I kind of told my wife, today, I was like, well, I think Chewie's coming like soon, and dead silence. And I was like, okay. I was like, so that says enough. I was like, here's the deal. I'm just not going to say anything to you anymore. And she goes, no, that's probably the best thing. You just do what you want.
Right.
And you almost feel guilty about it,
That's what I've been telling you forever.
I know I'm an irresponsible adult. Yeah, I know I'm an
Oh.
irresponsible adult, so that's different. You sound like you're responsible. You sold things to.
I did.
buy
I
this.
did. I couldn't afford that right off. I have to get rid of stuff I have to buy that. And it's funny because now that I'm getting that, I start looking at more expensive pieces, and I'm like, and they're not hot toys, but it's weird though how your mindset changes. Like when you get hot toys, we're all like, oh, I'm never selling these, and then you sell them, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna move up to 1-to-1. I'm never selling these. I'm like, what's after you get 1-to-1? Other than screen used props, which is just you got to have a lot of money.
I would
to
say
have that
if you
go full
to bust,
full vehicles.
If you go to bust, then full 1-to-1.
Stepping stones or even like just 1-to-1 like weapons and sabers but it's just the evolution of collecting.
Yeah, and I think also too, it depends on how impatient you are, right? Like you could save up all this money and then go out and buy something like the Chewy bust or a 1-to-1. But that's expensive. We just saw that Tuscan come out from Regal. That's $3,000. It's like, do I have $3,000 now?
Yeah.
Am I going to spend that? No. You know what I mean? But I get impatient sometimes where I'm like, I'm good with spending $200 here and $200 there and $300 there and $150 here and next thing you know, after 2 months, you're like, shit, I probably could have bought so and so for $1,500. If I had paced myself a little bit differently or stretched it out a couple more months. So it's really trying to get. Obviously, collect what you love. Get what you want.
Yeah.
But at the same time, staying laser focused on that, whatever it is.
We talked about
hard.
that like 3 weeks ago. Of just you really got to stay focused on one thing because it's so easy. Clone Wars, prequels, sequels, OT, bust, figure like. There's a lot out there. 15 years ago, there weren't a lot of high-end Star Wars collectibles out there, so you can almost get a little bit of each and not get overwhelmed. Now there's so many companies making everything, and they're making good stuff. You've got a lot of unlicensed companies that are just killing it, and you're just I need that, and I need that, and I need that.
No, you do definitely have to get focused on either, a set of movies, a character, busts, statues, whatever, but like it definitely has to be a focus. I have been pretty scattered. Like I still have like a lot of different things, but like at least I do try to like focus on like 3 or 4 things and not buy everything that comes out.
Yeah, because even when I started collecting hot toys, I was like, I'm just going to get the original trilogy, the main ones, Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie, Obi-Wan, R2, 3PO. and then that kind of expanded into they're coming out with
the minute that I bought my first one, it was over.
Yeah, you're just you're done.
Yeah, you were like, all right. It's on
now. So
but you got to really like it. Like for me, I mean, thank God I'm not into Marvel and DC and all that other stuff, because that would be, I know it's dangerous, right, Sean?
Yeah. So I had 2 detops full of superhero figures. I mean, I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm down to 7.
But other people that we know that are amazing people and fantastic collectors collect everything, anything out of a movie. It's like they want it. I can't do that. I mean, I try to stick more original trilogy / Mandalorian, I guess, with some things, but not every hot toy that comes out. I can look at it and go, that looks great, but I'm not going to get it. You know,
right?
It's easy for me that I don't attach. But however, I am guilty of watching a review later and then going, crap, I need that. You know.
We're all there.
I will say that the ever since they went to San Diego Comic-Con, like the He-Man statues from Tweeterhead, man, those are so close to like buying, because it's like that was my other thing growing up, like He-Man, G.I. Joe, and Star Wars.
Yeah,
and it's like they're so good. Those statues look amazing.
Yeah, because
I missed He-Man by a couple years. It didn't quite hit me.
It was kind of right there
like
when I was
early
getting out of
teens.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It looks so good, though. If you look at the Tweeterhead statues on the He-Man things, it's I'm like,
Anthony, I was gonna say Anthony got that Tweeterhead Catwoman, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm getting it. So I have it now. It's a gorgeous statue.
Yeah, I mean, that really same thing. That you get. I like seeing the other stuff, like, you know, and you look at it and you're like, man, like I really want that. It's really cool.
Yeah,
but gotta stay like in this.
It's hard though, because the stuff looks so good.
It is.
Yeah, my plan was to get, you know, a few DC ones and a few Marvel ones that I liked. But I haven't been able to find like an Iron Man one that I really want. You know, and I wanted to get that Christopher Reeve Superman they're doing, but I don't know. Now I'm hoping that it's just like bad photography. So
just a little off.
It's
weird,
well,
it looks like the pictures look like the sculpt is there, but it just looks like maybe the paint job isn't that great. But then again, it could just be the photography, because that happens a lot where it's just not good photography.
How much is that one?
Oh, like $600.
Oh,
it's like premium format, so it's like $600. It might be like $595 or $625 or something like that. So
at least his arms don't fall off when you walk past him like Grievous, but
does he?
No.
Dude, I'm like, those arms aren't gonna last long if they fall off.
I always wanted that other Grievous, and I almost bought it so many times, but I just have heard horror stories about it showing up being broken into 3 different pieces. And
I watched. So stuck as a shot. I watched the Sith cast where he was putting it together
last week, Dom. Yeah,
and I was like, and I couldn't get to the keyboard fast enough because I was watching. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna break the shit.
I think I was texting you like, dude, you want to jump in here? We got to help this guy out because it's gonna buzz.
Yeah, because he was.
Do you have that one?
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Everybody else is trying to box
it. Was tempting. If it would have been $600, I probably would have got it. But when I found out it was $900, it was like,
yeah.
I wish the sabers would have lit up for $900.
That would have been if the sabers lit up at $900, I'd have been all over it.
But, yeah.
Well, that brings up an interesting point. Like you said, Anthony, it was $9. If it was $6, if it's $9, where is your point? Everybody has their own point of where they say, hit that point where you got to stop and think.
Yeah.
For me, it just depends on what it is. And I look at that as it's a premium format. It should be in the price range. You know, I could understand it's a tad bit bigger. Maybe you go $700. I think $9 with no light ups. I don't think that's where it should be.
Well, it's tough right now too, because we've seen everything jump. With the cost of fuel, everything jumped. We're watching shipping triple. Not that before that, and then now everything is more expensive than it should be.
But they're
Right.
putting out premium formats that are the same price as what they were 3 years ago. So, like,
Yeah.
my opinion is, I just think they priced it a little high.
Yeah,
You know,
see,
other people
Absolutely.
may think not, but I mean, in my opinion, that's just, you know,
He is.
yeah, it looks awesome, and
love it.
I have wanted that original one for a long time,
But look, he's so big. Look, compared to the
and
one.
I would have
Mhm.
probably got it the day that it was released, if it had been $600 or $700.
Yeah.
Because to me, I think that's where it should be. I don't think that's a $900 statue.
No, I think you're right. I mean, you're definitely right as far as the 900, because it is. There's no. It's all plastic. I mean, there's no peg in. There's no. I wish they would have put magnets on like at least the secondary arms.
Yeah, let me pull this one up. This is the one that I was actually most surprised of this year. The price. Let me pull it up and show you guys.
Oh yeah, I know which one.
They probably made it 900 because they knew they're going to have to replace most of them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true too.
Then make it better.
Yeah, this right here,
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
right,
I have that on order.
dude.
Yeah,
$795 on this thing,
Yeah.
and it has a light up.
Like, I
saber.
think this is twice as good as the Grievous.
Oh
this
yeah.
this is amazing. Look at
And
the-
size
And he looks
wise,
angry.
isn't it roughly the same?
I'm getting this. This thing's sick.
Isn't it
He is.
roughly the same size?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
It's
see.
not the same scale, but it's the same size.
Yeah, because it's legendary scale, so it's this thing up to the
Probably smaller.
tip of the saber's 20 inches. So
He's smaller.
And how tall is the?
roughly about the top of his head's about 14 inches.
Grievous is 31.
Is he 31?
Oh, wow. Okay.
That thing's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't
Yeah.
realize he was that big.
From the top all the way to the bottom. Yeah, he's 31. They lied about it too on Sideshow's website. Like if you look at it, Grievous, it doesn't say he's that tall. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
right?
Well,
Yes.
Jeff was getting all set up for him. He's making sure he's got clearance and everything, and then he
Yeah.
finds out it's 3 inches taller than that, and he's like, "Oh crap!"
dude,
you
that
know?
screws people up because I
Absolutely.
always measure before I buy anything. It's like I got to kind of know where it's going, and
Well,
Yeah,
think
they
about
were
it.
way off on
If you think it's Besta ready, and you find out that it's 3 inches taller than that, yeah, that screws you up completely.
Yeah, I had to build a coffee table for him.
Hmm.
look how badass this is, though.
That one's cool. See, I'm gonna put him with the other legendary one.
Oh yeah.
We'll put them
Yeah.
both together.
What was funny, like I found that the original Empire Strikes Back legendary one on eBay for $4.99. Buy it now.
I
And
always
then
said that.
and then this came out the next day, and I went, nope. Like to me, I mean, I would have bought the other one, but this one's like, and I have to watch my real estate. So versus, I'd rather put this in the place where that ESB one would go.
I don't love the base on the other Yoda. The other legendary, the paint job on the base of it is not very good.
Oh, really? No, it's the Dagobah base, right?
It is,
Yeah,
and
it's
the
like a tree.
water's cool, but like the vines and the rock and stuff, they could have really done much better on it. Like
Okay.
I wish it was a little bit better, but Yoda itself is phenomenal. Like
It's like 10 years
Yeah,
old,
yeah.
though, right?
it is.
But I was
And
gonna
he-
say, that's what I was gonna say too. Now it's 2-3 years later, they've improved everything, just their
Yeah.
technique on how they make it. Because that new Yoda's unreal.
Yeah, I like that.
Now
I
I'm
like the
starting
base
to
of that.
wonder how good is it gonna, like the Christopher Reeve Superman. Like when I saw that, I was like,
Yeah,
I'm getting that.
and it looked different.
You know,
But you think when they showed the premium format Ahsoka and the premium format Boba Fett, those looked good at San Diego Comic-Con when they, everyone was doing their live
But
videos.
they first showed the Christopher Reeve Superman at their Sideshow Con, and it
Oh.
looked amazing.
I wonder if the proto. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
That-
why
that's
I'm
a-
hoping that it's
hoping
pictures.
it's. Yeah.
It's just not good photography.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
it
they'll
happens
do
a
these
lot.
beautiful protos that look amazing, and then people start reviewing the actual product they get, and it's different. It's like I don't understand why. You know,
Or sometimes
is it,
it's really bad photography.
That's like Evan loves this Anakin, and I hate it.
I don't like that Anakin.
Are we in the Bizarro world, Jeff?
No,
Yeah,
he-
I haven't seen
Evan
anybody
doesn't like it, right?
do a review of that Anakin that said like the head is awesome.
Yeah.
it is. It's
It-
not
it-
great.
is the sculpt good and it's just a paint job, or do you think it's a combination of both?
No, it's both. He looks good. I like him with Kenobi. Evan hates him.
Right.
But like the nose on Anakin on that statue is really thick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right?
The whole face is effed up.
It
It
is.
looks nothing like any concept, any character, it just looks like somebody totally different.
It looks like he got stung by a bunch of bees right in his face, like swelled up. Or
It's
something.
swollen up. Yeah. I like him with Kenobi, right? Because it's kind of cool, but I don't know. Like if I need real estate, like him and Kylo are out.
Yeah.
Like
Now, which Kylo did you get?
I have the premium, which PJ always messes with me too because I always say Kylo's the first one out of here in the back wall, and he's like, "What?"
Oh, that's the one they did years ago. That one looks really good.
Yeah, I got him for a sweet deal because the guy had broken the leg off on him, and the leg is like underneath his cape and gown and stuff. So I'm like,
Can hide it
back together and nobody sees it.
yeah, I glued it back together, and I think I paid like $200 for that thing.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nice.
dude, that's a good deal. Yeah.
yeah. And the
Broken
saber
leg.
was all wonky. Had to fix the saber. But,
Yeah. Nice.
yeah.
Let's see. We had some other stuff come out this week. Let's take a little peek. Let's start out with some prints. So this is coming out tomorrow. So yeah, Juan Burgos. So tomorrow at 12 p.m. noon, you've got the this is the only photos this slideshow too. I don't see it down here. So I'm trying to hold it in its place. But yeah, so the Kenobi, Darth Vader, and Obi-Wan Kenobi prints tomorrow at Bottleneck Gallery at 12 p.m. I like them both.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like you just can't buy one of them. You need both of them to have companion piece.
I just sent you 2 better pictures.
Oh, you got some? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big are they? What's the size?
You know,
they don't.
they don't say. You'll get all the info tomorrow.
Got it.
Yeah, they'll like.
Find out they're 8x6.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the bottlenecks are usually big.
Mm-hmm.
24 by 36 or 1824.
Yeah, I mean they're usually
good
good
size.
size.
Yeah.
So
Is that red one? Is that a Batman?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Batman. Okay.
Yeah, they look good. I mean, I like them both.
Yeah, let me pull up your pics you sent.
Yeah, because those are regular static ones.
Yeah. Let's see.
But yeah, but the bottleneck, they release like Star Wars pictures prints like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These actually look really. The Kenobi looks good.
Yeah, I think they look
Pull it
good.
up so everyone can see.
I mean, he's not cutting sushi in the desert or anything. But
I know, right?
not making sushi rolls, but
Oh.
still think that Kenobi from Sideshow should have sushi and a knife.
I know, right? They missed out.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Give us another hologram. No, this looks good. The only thing that's kind of weird is like the fence behind him, like he's out on the ranch.
I was gonna say, it looks like he's at the dude ranch.
Yellowstone Obi-Wan.
As soon as you said fence, I looked at it and I was like, that looks like it belongs on a farm.
Yeah, because he's got the rope around it, like he's about to lasso some cattle.
Yeah, he's in Yellowstone. You're right.
Yeah, where the hell did they get that?
I ruined this print for myself.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep.
Everything's good.
mountains.
Everything is good about this. The face is good. Everything's good.
Except
But
for the
the fence,
background.
the fence is throwing me off.
Oh, you know what? That's the scene where is it the scene where he's like riding on the wagon
Oh,
or the train or whatever?
Yes, it is. Okay.
Yes. Good call, Jeff. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like,
for me.
what the hell? Where did that come from?
I know. I'm like, what's he gonna go rustle up?
It's definitely that ride in the town.
Yeah, yeah. He's got that look on his face like, damn, I've been cutting sushi all day. Let's check out. Here's the Vader, man. The Vader's sick. So this is apparently when he's burning Obi-Wan or dragging him. You must suffer. This looks really good.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, I
Colors
like,
are good,
I like
yeah.
the fire. Yeah, the
I
lights
don't
on the
have any
chest.
real estate, so I probably wouldn't buy them to just stick them in a tube in the closet.
Yeah, I have a feeling these two are going to go quick tomorrow.
They usually do. I don't know what the edition size is. It timed or is it just a?
We don't know yet.
No.
We'll have to hit Cece up and see if she knows.
Yeah, I bet she's got an insight on it.
Yeah. And let's see what else we got. I do want to talk about these things real quick.
No.
Yes, we got to do it. Get some good stuff. Hey, we need content, baby.
Content.
I saw a positive review of that Clone Wars hot toy Anakin.
Oh,
Yeah, you watched Justin's today? Yeah, I watched that too, and it didn't look as bad. I mean, still the prototype killed it with the highlighting and the way they did it, and I think that's what gets you upset. But it didn't look as horrible as it was looking at Comic-Con,
which I think that was lighting.
Yeah. That's
and that's what I'm hoping with that Christopher Reeve Superman.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's some Gentle Giant stuff. They've got this on pre-order. I don't know if any of you guys collect those jumbo figures, but
don't you have one, or do you? No. Which is the Vader that you have, Jeff? That you just got?
Oh,
that's Gentle Giant, right?
Yeah, it's the RMQ.
Yeah. They just came out with that one, and then so this is on pre-order. So we got the New Hope Sand Trooper jumbo figure.
Love it.
It looks like it was the chick from Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah. We'll pull that up.
Yeah, I can see people totally collecting these. And I get it. For me, this is because of that and stuff. It's like, I don't know. My wife likes the old vintage stuff, whereas I would prefer the newer stuff. That looks more like it.
They're hard to display.
Yeah.
Again, it's the cool thing about the Gentle Giant jumbos is they don't have them sealed to the cardboard, so you don't have to destroy the cardboard. You can pop them out and display them, where you don't have to destroy it like you would a vintage toy.
Yeah.
So,
here's Knights
How big
of
is
the
that?
They should be 7 scale, 10 scale.
Okay. I wish they'd go a little bigger.
Yeah. So this is Knights of the Old Republic. What is it? Bastilla Shan. Bastilla Shan. I never played the game, is why I ask.
the base is pretty cool. I like the robot.
Yeah, I like that with the droid, the spotter droid thing. That looks pretty cool.
They're
I
doing
think
that
Definitely
with
looks cool.
Saber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard someone say it looks more like a Marvel pose than a Star Wars pose.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, I don't know much about the character, but the one thing I do like about Gentle Giant, they do kind of go outside the box. You know, they're going to do some stuff here and there that not a lot of other people are thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
I like they did the swoosh on the Saber. They actually did it the right way, too. Like, she's spinning it,
Right.
you know?
Yeah,
Got a little bit of an arc to it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then on that other picture, on the other end of the Saber, it looked like it was swoosh was on the other side. So
okay. Yeah, like she's, like you said, kind of throwing it behind her back a little bit.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
And then she's
like-
got mud flaps. The back one.
Yeah,
I'm like Anthony. I wish they would just
Art
go
catchers.
a little bigger.
But at the same time, you're like, "Who's that?"
Yeah,
They probably aren't allowed to. I remember hearing something a while back about, like, you know, you have to get the license for a certain scale, and sometimes they only allow one per region or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, here's the mini bust, the Kenobi mini bust.
There you
The
go. They
Arnold
got swung by a
Schwarzenegger
feet.
bust. Look at how wide he is.
He's been working out, man, cutting a lot of sushi.
So,
Yeah.
are we going with Commando Kenobi, or are we going with like Conan Kenobi? Because from
I'll
this
go-
distance, where I'm looking at, he looks very Arnold Schwarzenegger-ish.
Yeah, I'll go Conan.
You know, Conan.
It's definitely going to be some lighting on this because you can see how shadowed it is. I think that because they were trying to enhance the saber to get it to look like,
Mhm.
but it's not bad.
It definitely looks like he got stung.
I know, right? That's why I said I think a lot of this it's very shadowed. This photograph.
That's what I tell people now too.
Yeah.
I just
That you're very shadowed. Oh, I'm very
I got
shadowed.
stung.
And then this one's cool. The Darth Vader. It's his premier collection statue from Obi-Wan. Let me see if they. I was trying to see if they had. Oh, this is a pre-order.
Is that Obi-Wan to go with it?
I don't see. Yeah.
In the middle.
So yeah, so they got an Obi-Wan premier statue to pair with it as well.
What does his face look like, Sean?
Yeah,
The
we'll look at
Kenobi.
it. Yeah, let's look at this Vader real quick. I think this Vader looks good.
Vader looks good.
Come on.
I don't get. I understand the fire, but does it need to be there?
Yeah. Well, they're
It's
trying
kind of
to.
one of those weird
They're
things.
trying to, emulate the scene from the series with the fire. I mean, you even saw, we just talked about that print. It's got the fire in it. That's
Yeah,
like
that's what I was just thinking. So does the Obi-Wan have the fence behind him on the other one? So that
I know, right?
No, he's probably on the other side of the fire.
It's
They're
a
like,
railing shot.
they're like, you can do it, but it has to have fire, and the other one has to have a fence.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't do it.
Look, this Vader sculpt's not bad. They almost got the red tint on the eyes.
Yeah, that looks really good.
No, it does. That one looks really good. Absolutely.
I'm telling you what, for their price point, I mean, this is good. I mean, especially if you're like entry level and you're getting
What-
into statues.
What
and-
is it? $200
$200?
Yeah, that's a great price.
and it's,
I'm not getting it because it was limited to 2 per.
Let me go look at the Kenobi one.
You got to have more than 2.
Oh, is that it? Yeah.
I gotta have 3.
It could have been
Gotta have
4.
three,
You'd
yeah.
have been down.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down if it could
You know what? Here's the Obi one, and it's got the fire in front of it. This would have been better if he was dragging through it.
Right? No,
Or,
that one looks
lift
pretty
it up.
good. He doesn't look like,
This looks good.
Commando
This looks
Conan.
good.
Yeah, that looks really good. Still
Yeah,
not
it's not
quite.
bad.
I like the pose. Yeah.
Sean is gonna cut his off and lay him down in the fire.
Hell yeah. That'd be dope.
Right? Well, it's like I wonder if the fire can come out.
Be like barbecue Kenobi.
Barbecue could know. There you go.
Yeah, like you could say.
Not bad though. They even got texture on the hood and the cloak.
Yeah.
That's not
That's not
bad at
bad.
all.
They're getting better.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
It almost looks like you, Jeff, because of the way your goatee is.
You know
just put
what?
a hood
You're
on.
right. You're right, Jeff.
And it
look
could
at the
be
hood.
Jeff's.
Yeah, we got your Halloween outfit.
Yeah, I'll start wearing my hood.
There you go.
Yeah.
But you have to wear them in Zoom meetings with your company. That hood. You gotta have the hood up. What are you doing? Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Well, that's a great segue from Kenobi statues to hello there to the series coming on Disney Plus.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
So let me find it here.
I just
It's
saw
on the
that.
main page.
I guess that was coming up the other day. That's really cool.
Here it is. Obi-Wan Kenobi, A Jedi's Return. So, yeah, this is going to be a little documentary series or I guess documentary show on the series.
Well,
Kind
Is
of
it
like
going to be like behind the scenes?
Yeah. I'll pull it up. I can't play too much of it, but
it kind of that they did that with the
the
Boba
Marvel
Fett.
stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
and it made it slightly better.
Was it 1 or 2? How many episodes was it? It was just the one? I can't
Yeah.
remember the Boba Fett one. It was just one. Yeah, like they do that with the Marvel stuff. They do the assembled. So Miss Marvel or Hawkeye or whatever, they've done
Yeah.
those too.
Yeah, it made Fett a little better, slightly.
Yeah.
I guess they're doing what, season 2 now?
Sorry, guys.
They're talking about it.
Yeah, so here's a little behind the scenes. Yeah, I love this stuff, by the way. It's like anything movie making, Star Wars behind the scenes, the Disney Light
Are
and
you
Magic
sharing it?
device. Oh, did this not go through?
No, it did not go through.
Oh, it's weird because it says stop sharing. Like, all right, we'll try that again. I'm
All
over
good,
here
all good.
I'm hogging it all for myself.
Right?
It
You're
was
like,
weird
let me.
because it was actually sharing the screen and then it said stop sharing. So I thought you guys were watching it. All right, let's try it again.
Force ball.
Force ball. All right.
Now, if I could just get it to spin.
All right. Is it sharing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is your porn on here right now?
Oh, because
Oh!
this is the
That would be
computer
horrible,
that
right?
kids don't go to, right? That would be like, babysitter. What? No. Oh, so wrong, but so right.
I
Right,
understand
yeah.
the babysitter, but what's with the poodle?
But yeah, why is the poodle on the screen?
Well, you need someone to bring you to dog leash.
Oh,
Alright.
jeez.
Yeah, so this is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, that should be good.
And like I said, anything behind the scenes, Industrial Light and Magic, the Vice series. I just watched the last episode last night. That one I think is better than the Disney one.
I can't get it to play.
I got to go back and watch those last 2 episodes. It's like I
Oh.
was doing other things at the time and I missed it.
I actually watched the last episode last night, and then I went back and started watching the first episode again because they're just so you always miss something,
Well, it also makes you think. I mean, tell me if you didn't think this. Marcia was excluded from the prequels, and you start to wonder if she was involved in those. Where would it? She was like another piece of the puzzle that needed to be there.
Yeah, she really did. Like that last. You need to watch the last episode. They start talking about the divorce and this, and she really gets choked up. And man,
it's sad.
Yeah, it really is.
But it seemed like he pushed her out.
Yeah.
With basically saying, she's like, I'm fried. I need a break. I need to stop before I can do this. And he's like, no. Or if you say no, it's over. Marriage is over. I mean, he kind of pushed her out. What's up, PJ? We're trying to ignore you. But yeah.
I can't see you because I've got one monitor.
Sure.
So.
Couldn't make it. He's on vacation. Well, you dog you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I hope you're having a great time, man.
Well-deserved vacation, PJ. You need a break, brother. Every time I talk to him, he's like, I'm just worn out. I'm tired. He's got a lot of kids. He's got to get to football and take care of the fam. But
and then still does this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You're in trouble. You're going to be in trouble.
Oh, man.
Nice.
You did what? You commented on that show when you were gone on vacation?
Like, he heard porn and he jumped on real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That's where he was.
Oh, man. But yeah, that show is going to be good. Yeah, Anthony, I'll have to see if you can get that Vice set up. I don't know. I wish you could download them because I'd like to keep those.
Well, if you have, if you have Sling TV, we've gotten it through Sling. Vice was part of that. I think if you have Hulu or one of the other ones, it's in there. It's like hidden.
I downloaded the app and I was trying to send it to my TV, and you hit play and it just doesn't play.
Just be very steady and do like this, Sean.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not sneeze. But you know what's weird? Like, because mine, you can sign up through your cable provider.
Mm-hmm.
I do it. I watch one episode. And then when I quit and I go back the next day to watch it, it makes me sign up again. Like, it says I'm like locked out. So I have to do it like 6 times to watch the entire series.
Jeez.
I can't even get it to play on my phone.
Really?
Dude, that's what I'm telling you. I hit play and it just doesn't play.
Yeah, we gotta take a look.
I think I did it the first time because I didn't know we had it on the website, and it was like, you have 30 minutes you can watch for free, or 3 times or something.
Right? Yeah.
So, and of course they burn that crap up in advertisements, which irks me. When you're watching something, you're like, I just want to watch it, and you add, whether if it's YouTube ads or Hulu ads or whatever, it pisses me off.
Were you getting commercials during that?
Yeah.
See, I guess because I used my cable provider, I didn't get any commercials. Which was
whatever, dude. Anyways,
he's like,
so Anthony, so whatever. I mean, I don't know if you have Sling TV or some of these other ones that may have it on it. Yeah.
I signed up for it. I put in my cable provider and all that stuff, and I've actually got other things to play, but the icons just will not play.
Wow, it's interesting. I think they are. I think somebody is putting them up on YouTube, so you might want to do a YouTube.
Yeah, I watched episode 1 on YouTube, and I haven't seen any other ones since then.
Because I've watched, and I don't know if you guys have watched the interviews with the main guy behind it, right? Who also did the toys that made us, the movies that made us, and some of that stuff has been kind of interesting. Some of the other stuff that he's shared. Marcel is fantastic with sharing those links. And with things like Sithcast and Spice Runners and Collection Wars and all that other stuff, Marcel's awesome with that.
Burner account.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those, so I can like later. Burners.
Burners. You have burners?
Yeah, burner account.
Burner accounts. Burner phones.
That's because of for the porn, You gotta have.
He's a Dropbox dealer. What do you expect?
I know.
Dropbox dealer.
I know, right? I'm gonna hook you up. What you need?
I did
50 gigs. Hard. 50 gigs good enough. Yeah.
Yeah. He used to run LimeWire back in the day.
Hell yeah, I remember LimeWire. Yeah. So we got this came out. What was it? Was it last week?
Yes.
Was it or?
Looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
I did a good job on the head sculpt.
I think they nailed the head sculpt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Friggin' looks awesome.
They should still have a button on the back of his shoulder where the thing spins around.
Now, yeah. But this one is a USB light up saber, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
So we're definitely seeing more of that, but we haven't seen what it really looks like yet. How
No,
bright it is.
I don't understand what the USB light up saber is.
It's a wire that goes into a USB connection instead of putting batteries in the arm, and then relying on those.
So
batteries
there's
and
still
have to
the
change
same
those out.
type of arm with the wires, but somewhere there's a USB cable that comes
Yeah,
out of him.
I think you got to hide the wire.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Just comes right out the butt, and then you just go boom.
And what's weird, like this one, the chest's supposed to light up, but you have to pop the plate off to turn it on.
No.
But I think it's so brightly painted. If you paint like when you have that bright red with the contrast of the black, you don't really need to light that thing up. It's going to look lit up.
Well, that
But
would
you
be
gotta
the
put lights
question:
on it.
is the chest going to be battery, but the saber is
I-
USB?
I
you
think
know?
so. I think it is.
And it's like we're at a point, and I'm surprised nobody's done it with some of these figures or statues, is magnetic bases, just like our
Yeah.
remotes. They light up, they spin, they do the whole thing. Why can't you have something that the second you put that figure on that base, things can light up?
Because I think even Queen Studios, the InArt figures, the InArt 6 scale figures, I think they don't use crotch grabbers. I think they're magnetic feet, and they stick on the bases that way. But even in this picture here, who do we see in the background? We got Reva. Yeah,
She looks good though.
Yeah. No. Again, not a fan.
right.
Fan.
But you got to give them credit where credit's due. Like they killed it on that. At least from this picture, they killed it on that sculpt.
Agreed.
The hair looks fantastic. They got the likeness down.
Everything.
Yep.
Well, they both look great. I mean, all three figures there look fantastic.
They really do.
You know, we're gonna get all the Inquisitors because they're gonna try and sell like as a pack,
Yeah,
right? With Vader, right?
Dude.
So you gotta have all of them.
dude, the fifth brother would be badass.
Yeah, I'd be interested in him or that other, whatever the other girl was.
Yeah, with like the dread looking things.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was not the sixth sister. She was.
Yeah, what was she?
Which was she?
Oh, no.
Seventh? Eighth?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
I think she
I
was-
like all the alien looking characters.
I think she was the seventh sister, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I
looks
think
good,
the
though.
seventh sister was the one that was in Rebels.
Okay, yeah, the seventh sister was in Rebels.
Hmm.
Dude, this
Yeah.
figure looks great though.
Yeah, when does it go?
They killed it on the sculpt, and it's controversial because everyone's like, "Oh, it's not like the Inquisitor they expect," but this is the Kenobi show, and they nailed it.
So PJ says he's selling 70% of his collection.
70%.
So what is he selling, and what does that leave?
I know.
But yet he's getting this, right? You just said, yeah.
But you know what though? I mean, it's hard not to because look at that. It looks
I know.
friggin' the red around the eye is fantastic.
Well, this is where I go into it. I want them to go back and do like early figures that they started doing because now they can nail head sculpts, you know?
Oh, guys, you better act quick or you're gonna miss the hologram.
I was gonna say, what hologram does it come with? But it's
Vader.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah, you
Well,
got
what was
Vader.
funny is I was watching Jetta Patrol earlier, and he was talking about that they ran out of boxes, so they had to show the boots in one of them because you got the chest, you got the hologram, the hands. They have to show boots. He comes with boots. Well, that's
I
cool.
was wondering why are they highlighting the boots? What's the
problem
difference?
they ran out of room.
Well, the problem is with those boots, those are like the old boots that are kind of like on the New Hope Han Solo where they kind of crease at the ankle. And with that style boot, they probably could have did like a split joint.
Yep.
And it probably would have had that same effect, like very similar to or even like the boot on the Scout Trooper.
Yeah.
Like that's, very articulated but
They should have showed him with no boots,
it's not I know, right? Barefoot. And,
just barefoot standing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the deluxe comes with the boots. Non-deluxe, no boots.
No
yeah.
boots.
It does say LED light up chest armor and reflective effect on the belt. So apparently if the light hits it a certain way, the belt's gonna reflect.
I was thinking about that the other day. There's another channel that I'll follow. It's the Corridor Crew. I think they're up in LA. They do a lot of video stuff, and they'll break things down, like, how did they make this effect work in this movie, or they'll do challenges to do something. Anyways, the last one they did, they built old lightsabers, kind of like what they did in the film with the reflective tape.
Yeah.
Right? And they use like a red tape and a blue tape and a yellow tape. And I started thinking about it more, and it's like, I've known about the 3M reflective tape for a long time, but what else could it be used for? Especially like in Hot Toys, like some of the stuff with glowing eyes and all that other stuff. If they just put the reflective tape behind the lens, that would be good enough. If you catch it in the right light, you're like, ooh, that looks great. Why aren't they doing things more like that? I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, use old technology, and most people have their Hot Toys lit up anyway, and you're going to catch the reflection.
Right. Instead of having to deal with battery changing or putting LEDs in it or whatever, where else can you use it? I don't know. That's just where my brain started going.
The USB, and they're having the USB come through the chest as well. I'd say the sky's the limit with what they can do with it.
I do like the black light on the Grievous.
Yeah.
That thing, it definitely lights up pretty good. So
does it do like that burn mark? Is that what it does? Like where it cut the?
It actually does all the green. So all the green in the cut mark, black lights up, and it looks like it's lighted.
And you have a dedicated black light that sits there? Nice.
Yeah, it's on magnets. It sits up top.
Now, when you don't have a light on, is that green pretty bright in person? Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty bright. Yeah, it's pretty bright. I mean, I have the cabinet lights on it. I don't know. It's not like a light up saber, but it's still pretty bright.
Nice.
So
you just don't go through the house with that black light. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it stays in here.
Keep it away from the couch.
Yeah, keep it away from
and the slippers.
The bathroom, the shower. You're like, what the? Never mind.
Yeah, that's why I told me put it at Grievous.
Oh man. We got one more really cool piece to talk about. It's the last one of the night. I'm sure you guys know what this is.
Yes. I love this thing, but
yeah.
Go back to it. I mean, you only need one kidney, and I think about that all the time because, like, what can you get? 30, 40 grand for a kidney?
Yeah. Dude, this thing looks sick.
It does. It looks great.
It does look good.
And it's signature edition, too. I think it's limited to 100. They're doing 100 edition size.
So
well, this is what, 3K, and then if you get
$3,000 price tag.
I don't know if they haven't released the gaffy sticks yet, but I think the New Hope one is in that 1,800, 2,000 mark.
Yeah, there's a 1,500. Maybe it's an 1,800 and a 1,200. I know there's two separate prices on it. There's two separate ones, but
so you're looking at $5,000 if you wanted to get both of them.
I mean, ideally, yes, you feel like I need the gaffy stick to pair with this. But you really don't have to. But
no,
that's a lot of cake.
Yeah,
this guy does do cons. Like he will sign out.
Okay.
So it's not just that you can only get his signature through Regal.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's the whole getting the whole package together, but I have a plaque signed by that guy.
Really?
So
nice.
Yeah.
Now. This one's not the Tusken that was straddling Luke. That guy was the stunt man they actually picked that day to do
there's
that
a background. Scene. There's a background one.
Yeah, I think these are the ones where they were up in the hills and they were shooting. They were looking down the rifle.
Yeah, the gaffy stick guy is Peter Diamond.
Yeah, that's right. So. And then, I mean, if you because some people will look at this and be like, well, that doesn't look like a Tusken. And he looks like right there, it looks like the head's too round. But if you go back in the movie and look at all the Tusken Raiders, all the head shapes were different. Some of them were skinny, some of them were, more round.
Just like you people.
Yeah, like real people.
Like real people.
Yeah.
Right. Like I have a pinhead. Jeff's has a huge melon. That kind of thing.
That's why I didn't want to be on the show with him. Just saying.
So he's saying, Jeff, you have a big head.
Yeah.
No.
But
the only reason why I say that is because my head doesn't fit in this. My head doesn't fit in that. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
I'm sure Jeff's melon is perfectly normal melon.
No, it's big. It's big.
It's big. Yeah. Well, every time you see your mom, does she smack you? And big head?
Yeah. Well, funny story. As we're going through this, Eben got that Revan helmet from Cybercraft too.
Yeah. And
I swear to God, I put that thing on, and I'm like, this shit ain't gonna fit me either, right? And I got so pissed. And Eben's like, look, it has head bungee.
Yeah, it opens up.
Oh, geez.
Like a freaking idiot. But yeah, fit then. You could just whoop.
Now, the only thing on this, I don't know if you guys know, but the mouthpiece is actually not leather. I believe it's casted out of some type of resin, and it's painted to look like leather.
Okay.
Because at first I was, I thought it was all just mixed media, but yeah. So, and it is casted directly off the mold out of the archives. Like, it's spot on.
Well, here's the thing. With Regal, with Tom, the stuff is going to be as accurate as it can possibly be, period. You're paying for it. He's also doing small numbers. He's not doing 20,000 of these, right?
No.
Same with like the Chewies or the Tauntauns or whatever. Those things are going to be accurate as can be, and they're going to be beautiful, but you're also going to pay for it, okay?
Yeah.
Get what you pay for. But we are lucky enough that in the Star Wars community, we do have people that do fan-made things.
Yeah.
And it's up to you with where you want to go with stuff. Like, A&J did this. There's been some other people. I mean, J2SO has done a fantastic full-size Tusken and things like that. So, and like with Chewie, you've got Nathan Ritchie and the stuff that he's doing, which is fantastic. So you do have options. But no... for a fact that with Regal, you're getting that's top of the line.
Yeah,
that's top of the line.
Look at the tank underneath his chin. Yeah. How weathered that is. Like that's sick.
Beautiful.
Just like a lot. That one's a lot and this one's a lot more accurate, I'm sure, but it's a lot narrower than the A&J, and it's a lot darker than the A&J's breathing.
Yeah, and it's a lot bigger than the CZ3 bus. You can see it right here.
Yeah, interesting. And that thing's good size, the CZ3.
But the one thing I do like about the Tusken bust, I consider them almost like a half bust. It's kind of like my Robinson Maul, where it's almost like the shoulders up. It doesn't have to take up a ton of real estate. Where, like, if you do that 1-to-1, Scott, a Vader, like, that's going to take up some room in the corner.
Especially depending on which shoulder armor I go with. Because, it's going to, which I expect it to, because the thing is, like with the Vader bust, that may eventually wind up as a 1-to-1. Maybe in the future. I don't know. Something that you do slowly. I'll get the boots. Gosh. I'll get this,
This picture
but he has to be like 6'7".
Yeah, what? I know. But this picture right here, it's like I'm so tempted. I actually put it in, I was calculating the monthly payments. If I was going to stretch it out to 11 months, it was still like $250 a month. It is a $300 down payment. And I think Tom's going to be on Facebook tomorrow around 4:00, and they're going to discuss this. But also, mark your calendars, boys. Next Tuesday, Tom Spina will be on Sithcast next Tuesday at 9:30 to talk about this.
That's awesome.
On Tuesday?
Next Tuesday, we're going to be doing Tom Spina on Tuesday at 9:30, and then on Thursday we've got Diamond Select on the show.
Wow, guys, that's awesome.
Mark your dates. We got two really, really good shows coming up next week. And then sometime in September, we've got the Anovos guys are going to be on.
Doing the new Anovos?
The new Anovos.
I always say, I have to say the new Anovos. Otherwise, I can't say it. Otherwise, I go, the new. Yeah, I get stuck.
Yeah. So this thing's it's actually limited signature edition of 150 pieces. I stand corrected. I thought it was 100 pieces. It's 150. Yeah, I'm trying to read a little bit of info on this.
That should go pretty quick.
Dude, it's going to fly off the shelf.
Yeah.
Because I was really, really tempted.
It looks fantastic.
It really does. But, yeah, I mean, like you
said. Better than CZ bust.
Yeah.
Yeah, CZ's.
Well, I mean, Tom also likes to do that. He likes to do background characters that people aren't really necessarily paying attention to. That's what makes him so unique, right?
All right, so they're it's going to be available to order on August 30th at noon. Edition numbers will be allocated based on the order checkout when you check out. So then you'll know which number you're going to get. Yes, it's a 1-to-1 mix of resin, metal, leather, and fabric elements. Yeah, this thing's it's pretty nice.
I'm sure he did the casting the leather too, so it doesn't like deteriorate.
I think so. Yeah. At first, I was kind of frowning on it because that's the way I expected it to come. But I mean, look at the paint job on it; it's friggin' ridiculous. Like it's nice, but
Yeah, I wouldn't have known it wasn't leather unless you told me that.
yeah, because I was looking into it because I was like, all right, next Chewy will be next week. So I think next Tuesday when Tom's on, I think I'm gonna buy the Chewy bus live.
While you're on, just
Dude,
That would be cool.
just to do it with Tom on the show and be like, hey, dude,
Do the Chewy bust and the Tuscan in the same night.
yeah,
there you go.
I'm gonna divorce the next day.
double whammy. Yeah,
Hey, you got to do what you got to do,
can't
man.
get divorced on that day.
Yeah, I think so. I'll be
I
moving.
think so.
I'll be living in your spare bedroom, man.
he's got his Chewy bus with him, Anthony.
I'll be so-
I'll put it over
That's
here.
awesome.
I love you, man.
Anthony, where can I put him?
That wouldn't be the first time he hit stuff over here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, it's so true.
Can you put his Tuscan bus somewhere for a little bit?
They hold on to this
Think I'm
jazzy.
joking. Before his daughter moved out, and he had
Yeah, I didn't have any
my
place to
spare
put stuff.
bedroom, like it's like right over here. He had what all was it? It was
I had a Jazz Inc. stuff, a lot of Jazz Inc.
Oh, yeah, it was all
Oh, yeah, those are big.
Yeah,
dioramas
Like, you
and
can
that
see
whole
it.
shelving thing. He was like, "Hey,
Hey, man,
I just
can you
got
take this?
Can I put this under? Can I put this in the closet? Can I put this under the bed?" I was like, yeah, man, bring it on over. Bring it on over.
Wow.
Dude, no shit. It's like-
He's like, I can't bring it over. I cannot. He's like, I could just like kind of slip
that's
in
funny.
periodically.
Just tell the UPS driver to swing around over there.
yeah, dude. I'm just gonna change my shipping address to Anthony.
Yeah,
now.
just have stage everything at Anthony's.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah. You know, I
Yeah.
work at a print shop. I do need to come up with those decals that, congratulations, you're the winner. We all joke
Yes,
about
yeah, right.
There you go.
it. We joke.
Dude, and you can sell them because everybody would buy them. Look, I won this in a raffle. Absolutely.
I won
My,
this on
fa-
Spice
my
Brothers.
favorite was the
Big
Boba
Chewy.
Fett. The Boba Fett.
What was it?
The Boba Fett helmet, and you were like, dude, I can't bring this in there. I was like, no, what you do is you bring the new one in and just remove the Hasbro.
Oh,
one.
the EFX one. I swapped out with the Hasbro and no one knows.
Nice.
It looks very similar.
Yeah, but there is a difference. Yeah, but nobody,
Okay,
your
no,
family's
there's a
not going to
difference.
know.
There's
Not
a
gonna know.
different life. That's Boba Fett helmet.
We've all been probably other than Scott. We've all been through that. Like, wait, where did that come from?
Mhm.
Like,
Oh,
right
remember
over there on
Darth
the
Maul?
top. You know?
Well, actually, it's the opposite because my wife's so busy with work and everything. She'll be looking at my car and she'll be like, "This is really cool. I'm thinking about getting it." And I'll look at it and I go, "Yeah, it's upstairs." Oh, I didn't know I had it.
Yeah,
Here it
wasn't
is.
it something with Darth Maul and you slipped him in and she was
Oh, the
cleaning
fig-
up one day and she
fig-
moved him. Yeah,
Yeah, that was when I first started getting into Hot Toys, and she wasn't used to seeing the price point on these figures.
Mhm.
And I ended up getting them all one night, like on eBay. It was pretty inexpensive, but there was another figure, and I kind of like would stick them on the shelf. And at that point, I only had I had like one bookshelf, and then I would just put all the figures on there. And then one day
And-
she's just cleaning up.
and then he had
Hold
a whole
on,
bunch
this
in
doesn't
his
look right.
closet.
That used to be the thing. That used to be the joke too for a while because it was like, I wish Sideshow would stop putting Sideshow on the side of their boxes.
yeah,
Like,
right.
Mhm.
You know, because they would come and she's like, "Well, what's Sideshow?" And then she finally like went and looked at the website.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah, now
"Oh,
all
I
she
got you."
sees is this is expensive. It doesn't
this
say
a-
Sideshow, it says this is expensive.
Is this a circus website?
Yeah, Sideshow. What's that? Like,
This
you're
is
not
why you can't go on
putting it.
vacation. This is why he will not buy you jewelry. This is why that's all she sees at that point. Yeah.
Lord.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Sean's biggest mistake was watching all these channels downstairs, and then his wife got interested and was sitting there watching, and she was like, "That cost how much?"
Wait,
Payment
I
plan.
see that in your collection.
It's on payment plan.
But I want it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that upstairs?
You could be at Elijah's house where he's like, "Look, I won this," and it's like after the 8th time.
Right? I was just thinking of that. It's like, do you think his wife's going, really? And he's like, yeah, I won. And he actually did. But, is there a point where is he still continuing that on?
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
won
It's like
this.
the opposite. He's like,
Yep.
"No, serious, I won."
Text Eben right now. He'll tell you I won it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
That's funny.
that's so funny. Yeah, I may or may not have one more thing hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Might
Yeah.
be something at your office.
Yeah, it's at the office.
Yeah, but your wife doesn't watch this, right?
No, not anymore.
Spill it. What else you got hidden? Come
Yeah,
on.
what do you got?
Premium format, Darth Maul.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's
nice.
the old one where he's kind of walking with that strut.
Evan just popped up.
Light up
You can
sail.
see what he wrote.
What's up, Evan? What he's...
His ears are burning.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but Evan, I think isn't Evan's wife into collecting too?
Just not
Yeah.
Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah,
I got lucky. My wife's totally into Star Wars. So.
yeah, dude. That would be nice. I try. She loves the movies and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but after she watches them, she's over it.
I got lucky that Scott's wife likes Star Wars also.
Right, you have, because you have profited. You have profited off of it. Whoops, this way.
Yes.
No, it's been good. It's been great.
Yeah.
She got the Royal Guard helmet, and that turned her into 1-to-1. I want 1-to-1 stuff now. So now we've got a Ahsoka that she's working on, the Han from Hoth, and then the Royal Guard, and then she wants to do an Emperor.
All 1-to-1.
Yep.
I do like the
So-
idea
Emperor
that
would be
where
awesome.
Gabe is doing that Emperor, where he's got the robe from Galaxy.
I want to know which robe that is that he got. I'll have to hit him up.
Yeah,
Because if it's... We've been trying to track down the Galaxy's Edge one.
yeah, I've seen
'Cause
that
it did
one at
that.
Galaxy's Edge. The only time I was there, and yeah, it was tempting. But I was like, what am I going to do with it? Walk around, like get out of the shower and put the Emperor's robe on and
Yes.
walk around.
See, I think Evan nailed it in that last comment. You know it, baby. You know it.
Yeah, I just responding back to him.
Yeah, he's like, it's the same robe he used. Okay, so which robe is it? Ah,
Oh.
kisses.
Oh, I thought he was talking about.
That's funny.
Good.
That's funny.
But yeah, man, what time? Yeah, we've made it a little over an hour and a half. It's been pretty good. Pretty good
But
chat.
very good.
And then we definitely, like I said, next week, guys, it's going to have some good shows next week. Tom will be here talking about the Tusken a little more in depth, which is going to be nice. And then I do believe they are making a few Chewy busts that will be up for sale in a while, so you don't have to wait the 10 months. And that's the main reason I think I'm pulling the trigger a little early.
Yeah. You got
Because I
to take
won't-
advantage of that.
Yeah, no, I don't know exactly when it's coming. Maybe he'll say something next week. But as soon as he tells me, it's like, I'm just doing it.
And you're doing the roaring.
Yes.
You're going to go for the bigger one? Wow.
I told Anthony today, I was like, I think on our Facebook group, I'm going to put a poll up, roaring or smiling Chewy, just out of curiosity, because I know PJ, we talked, and he likes just the standard one without the roaring.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both fantastic. Cause,
Well, the thing is that if you were to take away the $1,000 difference, which one would you go with, roaring or that? For me, the $1,000 is enough to go, no, that one's perfect.
Yeah, I just don't want to catch myself down the road going, man, especially because no one's really has this in their collection yet. So when they all start getting a little more popular, and if I had the older one, I'm going to be like, man, I wish I.
Well,
I
there's
would've
one
bought that
person that has it in his collection before anybody else.
Who's got it?
Michael Hawes from
he's got
Collection
the-
Wars. His life size
That's
is
the OG.
that's the original. That his is roaring. That's where it came from.
That was his.
Or
commission.
that's where Tom did it probably first, right?
Yeah.
I
'cause
could
that
be
was,
wrong, but I think that's correct.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that was his commission that started the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because originally Tom started out where it was just a head, and then he kind of went into more of a bust, life-size bust.
But stuff like that happens all the time. Somebody commissions somebody, RS, whatever, to do a specific thing, and then they can offer it up to other people. So I think that's
Because
cool.
they want to be able to make some money on it,
Yeah.
business.
Wasn't there something else that somebody had recently talked to one of those people about doing, and it's going to be a thing? I just don't remember what it was. I don't remember if it was Regal or if it was RS.
What were they
I
going to
remember
do?
maybe I don't remember what it was, but I remembered something. It might have been about a month or two ago. It was one of those two that were talking about somebody was wanting something, and it was probably going to be available for others if they wanted it.
I think it was
And
probably. I think it was Regal, because usually that's how they
Mhm.
work.
Okay. Do you remember what it was?
I can't remember.
Maybe it was the Tuscan. Maybe that's what it was.
Could have
Might
been.
be.
And the
Or
thing is,
or the gaffy stick.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like this Tuscan, it is amazing, but he's got this. What was it called? Legacy Collection. Was that the name of it? He's got another bus coming out this coming year, so we don't know what it is. Because I would really kick myself in the butt if I decided to buy the Tuscan and then they came out with the C-3PO.
Oh,
Because that's what I want.
Well, the question is, would
It'd be expensive.
Would he do that? Yeah, but would he do that, or would he do? It's tough because he's Chewie, right? Chewie, front and center character, right? Whereas like CZ3 back character, Tuscan, it's only there in the one thing, but it's still iconic piece. So would he do that? Would he do a C-3PO bus? And if he did do one, expect it's $5,000.
What about Greedo? You do a Greedo.
Oh
Greedo bust? Yeah, that would be
Greedo
cool.
would be.
Oh, I think it'd be way more than $5,000.
You think so?
Yeah.
What was that for 3PO?
Yeah. Because
Just
it'd be
the
light
bust?
up.
Light up features.
Yeah, they'd probably make it out of whatever the original was made out of. So that,
Yeah.
Plastic.
Is
Because
that
I think
what
the
it was?
original was
It
just
like a
vac
molded
formed.
plastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably just vac formed.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah,
though.
it'd probably be expensive.
Yeah. I
I
think
like Scott. I can't see him doing a 3PO. He's so he does things so more obscure. Although he did the Chewy thing.
Yeah. I would think it would be some other, like let's say he did a Hammerhead or something that would just be like, whoa, or Walrus
I think the
Man.
Greedo would
whatever.
be a good one to do.
Greedo's
Greedo.
cool. Yeah.
Greedo would be sweet.
Yeah.
Nobody really does that other than that one guy that makes the masks.
Evan said a Cantina character. That's very possible.
Yeah. What about Bosk? What would you guys think about Bosk?
That would be a really good one. Yeah.
Too creepy, too lizard-like. Remember that
Yeah,
show?
lizard, but-
Remember that show V?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
V. V was great, man. I'd go back and watch that again.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Sideshow do a boss?
Yeah. They did a little
Yeah, one.
scale,
Yeah.
six scale Bosk. Yeah.
What?
He's still going for like $300, $350.
Yeah.
Problem is, you buy Boston, you got to get the rest of them. And then,
What if he
Flex
did a
should
Bib
put
Fortuna
in
with
there.
the whole tail going all the way down across
that
the
thing's
floor?
too ugly to look at for years. It really is, right? Looks like a big hemorrhoid on my desk.
It does. right?
Wow.
Did you see?
I was just looking at the
Flex's
one behind
comment?
your shoulder. Yeah. Whose comment?
Flex. He said AJ Projects
Yes.
makes
Oh,
a
yeah,
Tuscan mask for
Yeah.
$350.
You just have to be aware that everybody I've seen that's gotten that in, which looks great, you got to re-glue things back together. It
Is
doesn't
that-
come together. Stuff broken.
Was that the one Gabe got?
Yep.
Kind of the wrap
Yeah.
was all messed up or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got one and the eye was popped. The eye was
Really?
off. Yeah. I have it. It's there. It's up on the shelf. But it's they're well done. Like the tusks are metal, the eyes are metal, the
How's the
spikes on the
wrap?
head. Yeah, it's wrapped, custom
Yeah.
wrapped. The only problem I have with mine is the eye being popped off, and then underneath the chin, it's really sloppy where they put the piece together. It's like cut weird. So, which I'm not gonna fix it. It's just is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, we're getting close to 10 o'clock, almost bedtime, boys. But just want to thank all you guys for coming on tonight. Thank everyone in the chat for joining us. And
I can't thank you enough for having Jeff's on.
Yeah,
Good.
me too with Scott's. I just
yeah, I mean, Jeff was trying to get out of it, and he's like, "Wait, am I still on?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on."
I know. Well, I can't be on Friday shows, so this is my Star Wars for the week. So
Yeah. But like I said, thanks to everyone in the chat. Mark your calendars next Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We got Tom Spina from Regal Robot. And
So
that
cool.
Thursday, not positive on the time yet. I'll double check with PJ. And we're going to have Diamond Select toys on that. And some good conversation next week. We should hopefully maybe get some insight on some future Regal stuff. I don't know how tight-lipped he is because we know he's tight-lipped, but you never know. Could be getting close to something.
You just have to figure out how to sneakily trick him, which I didn't even know is possible. But
Yeah, I'm excited to meet Tom for the first time. It's going to be cool.
awesome.
But all right, guys, thanks for joining. We'll see you next week, and may the force be with you.